I am not the villain in this story.
Well done, dude. GG.
What?
I said GG. Well done.
GG.
Alright guys, welcome back to another Division 2 build video. Today, I am showcasing something that a lot of people use, but it's the first time that I was able to actually get my hands on it. And this is what I run, and primarily it's an SMG build because I like the speed and I like the fire rates on SMGs just in general. I like to kind of like just get up into my opponent's face and see who's got what it takes. So it is the system corruption build. It is primarily focused on, you know, being aggressive, and this seriously is just a ton of fun, as you would have seen in the intro clips. So starting off with, typically with an AR build, in my opinion, you always struggle to get a lot of crit chance and crit damage in general, because you know, it's not really this is the only thing that this set has. It's got armor on kill, disrupt, and pulse resistance. So you know, you might have pretty much half or probably 3/4 of the typical crit chance and crit damage that you typically get from a normal gear set. You wouldn't necessarily get it from this one, and that's been my experience. So a way to overcome that was to run an SMG build. So I primarily use the Lady Death. It's got a reasonable roll. It's almost pretty much max level. I think we all know how that works. That's my primary weapon. And once the clip, because it's a small clip, once the clip is
I don't think we're going to use that one.
And once the clip is out, we switch to the Vector. And I've got this on: killing an enemy repairs 10% armor over 5 seconds, the preservation talent. Because by that time, with the high fire rate and the additional rate of fire that I have on this, you can really just burst enemies down. Most of their armor is down, and it's very easy to kind of just get the kill, get that bit of armor if you need to take and motor engagement. That really works well for me. I've got the Catharsis mask. As you guys know, this is what it does. I primarily enjoyed using this because once you have it all fully stacked, you know, you've got pretty much almost 30% additional damage. Once it's broken, if you, for example, get foamed or blinded or whatever status effect you got, you know, it relieves you from that when it breaks, and it sometimes just pops a bit of bits of heal. Well, not sometimes, but it does pop a bit of heal, which allows you to kind of strafe within that and just get a bit more resilience alongside the system corruption proc. The way I like to play the system corruption, the proc, and when I like to play it is I first go in with my Lady Death. I empty the clip, and if I have taken damage to the extent that there's almost like only 10% of my armor left, that's when I switch my weapon, then I proc my extra armor, and then I burst him down with this, and it works really well. So on the knees, we've got damage target out of cover. I mean, I think everyone has these knees best in class with crit hit damage on it. The holster, we've got weapon damage and critical hit damage on it. Got weapon damage, critical hit damage on gloves. On the chest, we've got crit hit chance, crit chance, and on the backpack, we've got armor with critical hit chance. And obviously, I need to wear 2 pulse resistance mods. The one that I have on here is 9.9%, so I literally just missed 100 pulse resistance. Once I get a 10%, we'll add that on there, and we'll probably change that to more critical hit damage to get it towards, you know, over 100%. We've got decent a bit of headshot damage because you do still get guys with a shield, and especially once you switch to the vector and you go for the headshots, it really does a lot of damage. I like to play with the defender drone. Also pop that after I've popped my after I've emptied my first clip, depending on where my armor situation is. And I like to sometimes initiate going rogue, giving them an idea of where I am, and then popping my decoy, just to give them a bit of a, you know, a wrong location idea of where I am. And at the same time, this also hides your nameplate for 5 seconds. So once you've done this, and let's say you run away because you're not going to win the gunfight, you can just pop your armor again and they still won't be able to find you, which is always nice. I mean, I find myself looking at when there's a rogue agent close by, looking for name tags first, and sometimes, just sometimes, they get that 1 second bullet time before I do, and that's how they win their gunfights, and it really does work. So this is the build, guys. We've got 1.5 million armor, we've got 21.742 PvP weapon damage, but that's for the vector. Obviously, it's much different for the Lady Death. Crit chance, crit damage, 50% headshot damage, and we've got 370 of 380k armor on kill, reasonable armor regen. It's just for on one slot of them, and then we've got some incoming repairs and 109% pulse resistance. I think that's the only thing that's really worth mentioning. Thank you guys for all the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you're new and you enjoy the builds and you enjoy the live streams, we stream about 6 days a week. Videos typically launch on a Sunday. And yeah, it would be great if you guys come and tune in. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Like on this video if you enjoyed the video. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys.